All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Prospectors ICO has launched yesterday. A lot of you guys checked out the promo videos, and so let's check a look and see what's going on. Let's see how it's looking here. 45 participants so far. They've sold 929,950 PGL sold so far tokens, and they have raised 371 Ethereum. Okay, they got 30 days left on their ICO. We definitely believe that they're going to hit this 2,000 mark for the minimum goal, and most likely they'll hit this 4,000 mark as well. I am seeing them do promotions on the faucet sites. That's going to help them out as well. People are going to click on there and come on in here and check out their awesome project here, where you get to play games. You'll be able to play. You'll be able to play a game and earn gold while you're playing that game, and then convert it over to Ether, and then you can take that Ether and convert it over to your local currency for real cash. So this game actually will be giving you real cash when you earn gold. Okay, you can turn that into real cash. So this is awesome. It's based off the 19th centuries, and yeah. The links are all in the description section. You want to contact the company, the team, if you want to join, if you want to participate in the ICO and whatever the case may be. Okay, so that is Prospectors ICO, which has launched. I love their site, and let's get into the Iraqi news. There's not a lot of news, so that's why I'm doing the news on this channel first, because there's not a lot of news right now. So maybe by in the next 4 or 5 hours there'll be more news, and then I can do something on the main channel. But anyways, let's get started here. Baghdad government called for the adoption of the law. Excuse me, I said oil of the law to control the mechanisms of opening nightclubs and amusement parks. Boom, boom, choo, ch, boom, boom, ch, boom, boom. Ch. Y'all know about them nightclubs. I don't go to nightclubs any longer. You guys already know. I changed my life. That's when I used to do all that nonsense, but and now I chill. Amusement parks, I barely go to amusement parks too, and I definitely hate rides. Okay, I hate rides. Let me repeat that. I hate rides, especially when I see people dying on roller coasters or those rides. Even the kiddie rides, people have been dying on lately. I mean, I tell you, man. The devil is busy. I tell you, man. You go on a kiddie ride and you lose your life. Oh my goodness. I mean, what do you say? Like, I mean, what do people say at the funeral? Yeah, he died on the kiddie ride, right? Like, damn, I know, what a sucker. It's like, oh my goodness gracious. Just one day you're chilling, eating a lollipop. The next day you're on a freaking Disney kiddie ride and you're dead. And not everybody's at your funeral. Like, that's crazy to me, man. Anyways, Baghdad's local government on Friday demand the passage. Now, they're demanding the passage of the law regulating the opening of nightclubs and liquor shops in Baghdad, warning that the clubs would bypass neighborhoods in the capital. So they're not demanding the economic reforms. Baghdad's local government isn't demanding purchasing power. They're not demanding, creation of jobs or anything like that. They're demanding, and they're not even demanding reconstruction. They're demanding the passage of law for nightclubs and liquor shops. Oh gosh, boy, I tell you, these people are something else. I just think that's so funny. We demand this. What about the purchasing power? What about reconstruction? What about laws? What about all that? Nah, we ain't demanding none of that. What about the ATMs and the lower notes and the credit? Nah, we good. We only demand the strip clubs, the nightclubs, and the liquor stores. Golly. Um, Brazani here says, we will not ask permission of Baghdad or Washington, D.C. to hold the referendum, and his opponents will commit suicide politically. Okay, so as you can see here, we're getting different information from different people. Okay, every article is giving us different information about the same person, also about the referendums. Some articles are saying there's going to be a hold up with the referendums. Some articles are saying there's a political party against the referendums. Some articles are saying that the referendums are going to continue to go on. Some articles are saying that they're going to be holding talks with Baghdad on the referendums and to stop it and give Article 140 instead. All these articles have different views on the referendum because they're part of different, because these articles and these companies that provide these articles are part of different parties. So if you're not for Kherson region, of course you will not be for referendums. If you're in Kherson region and you're against referendums, you're gonna put out things that go against the referendum. If you're for the referendums, you're gonna put out things that say things like this, where the referendum will continue. There's no stopping of the referendums. Now, we don't know if this company is for the most likely they are, because they're saying there's no stoppage of referendums and people will have committed suicide politically if they try to stop the referendums, and no one will stop the referendum. And this is what I want, right? This is what I've told the Dinar community that I want to see. I want Barzani and the other Barzani and all the Barzani family to not stop the referendums, to keep the pressure on Baghdad and America. And I told you guys that it was going to be that the referendums will put pressure on Baghdad and America to launch the economic reforms. Stop delaying the economic reforms that should already be launched. They should have been launched the second you gave us Mosul. Those economic reforms should have been launched. You had the whole freaking year to make sure the economic reforms were ready to go right after Mosul. You also had the whole freaking year to make sure that the what do you call it? The national reconciliation was done right after it was launched, right after Mosul as well, because you had freaking 100 meetings to get that thing done. Why was Hakeem meeting with the United Nations on the national reconciliation, all those meetings over and over and over again, and then when Mosul happened, the economic reforms and the national reconciliation was not launched? But yet you had 100 meetings in the first half of 2017, and you still have not launched the national reconciliation. Hakeem has not even come out and talked about the national reconciliation. What a joke these people are, in my opinion. And this is why the Kherson region have to go independent, man. Stop dealing with these devils, man. Stop dealing with these people that go to 1,000 meetings and get nothing done, right? So, and that's my view on it, man. Go independent, go to the referendum, put the pressure on these guys, let them cave in to everything that you demand, and that's it. Launch the economic reforms, launch the what do you call it, the settlement, launch everything, the reconstruction, launch the rate, launch everything that you want, and then we'll stop the referendum. And even I wouldn't even stop the referendum. I'll still go to the September 25th and vote, right, and see what the Kherson region say then. And if they say they want out, hey, we got everything we wanted, and we get it go out. So we got everything we wanted. you know. Let's go here. I don't know why I cut that off. I need to actually bring that article back so I can post it underneath the thing. Anyways, parliamentary economy. The government spent 32 billion from the central bank to cover the war. Okay, and that's coming from Najib. Talking on Thursday, the government borrowed from the central bank of Iraq 32 billion to cover the military needs in the war against Daesh, indicating that high oil prices and reliance on non-oil revenues will pay the government debt to the bank. Okay, so indicating that high oil prices. So they believe that, like I said yesterday, they believe that the oil prices are going up. So this is contradictory from what just happened just 3 months ago when Donald Trump was in Saudi Arabia, and they were talking about keeping the oil low, okay, and maybe even Donald Trump in America, amping up energy to try to keep that oil, to keep everything low, as Daesh and ISIS are still in Syria and Iraq. But lately we've been hearing that they're about to drop oil production, and now we hear from Najiba that high oil prices are going to help them pay back the CBI. And also the reliance on non-oil revenues. Okay, so they're ready to get the reconstruction money, the tourism money, the banking sector, the private banking sector, all that stuff is going to be able to pay the central bank back the debt. But the key thing is here is high oil prices from Najib. Okay, so I'm not sure what price she's talking about, Because right now isn't oil like at 50 something. So I guess that gives them at oil at 50, 51, 52 is giving them a surplus because their budget is at 40. I think their supplementary budget's at 44, right? So they get that percentage and then they get to send it to the CBI and to repay them back, I guess. Okay, let's go through some of this. Berzani's policy for those who reject the referendum define the right time for his or his replacement. Okay. The parties rejecting referendums on independence scheduled for the September 25th next to determine the appropriate time to make or provide alternative um, pointing out that the decision of the referendum taken by the people. Okay. And I think Berzani did say that if they do vote independent and go independent, he would then step down and retire. There'd be nothing else for him to do. He led them to independence, and now he can walk away, I guess. Iraq and Jordan signed agreement for political consultations. Okay. Really don't know what these signed signatures be doing. I mean, it seems like they haven't done anything for Iraq in the last 10 years, but whatever. Jafari just keeps going around signing agreements and things like that. Countries supporting Iraq. That's fine. Look at this new bridge. It almost looks like that bridge in Dubai with the blue lights on it. And you have to have basically you have to have access to that bridge. Not everybody has access to that bridge in Dubai with the blue lights. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's only for basically the wealthy people that live in that neighborhood area. So, anyways, you have to have an access code or a key to get on that bridge. Um, so it says here the opening of a new suspension bridge in Basra. So yeah, maybe they'll change the lights and they'll change it, and they'll probably change it and make it like the Dubai Bridge. Maybe they'll change the light to blue, red, and purple. Maybe the lights will change every day or something like that, something cool like that. So pretty cool. New bridge opening up, and like I said, new bridges, new buildings, new uh, artifacts, new sculptures, new museums, new malls, new everything is going to be opening up in Iraq. So cool. Hope they have fun with the bridge. I hope they make it different colors as well. Curtis delegation to visit Baghdad on Saturday to discuss the referendum file. So we finally get a date here, which is going to be Saturday. So today is Friday, so tomorrow they're going to meet. Okay, about the referendums and which is scheduled for the 25th of September. Um, on a U.S. aircraft and tank station near Telfar, to oversee the liberation process. Okay, so it looks like the U.S. is highly involved. And remember, I said that the U.S. something is in Telfar that the U.S. is not disclosing or telling the world about. There's something in that region because first they don't allow the PMUs to go in there. They reject all Iranian military to go in there. They've been hiding Telahar for a long time. They've had the thing circled and done for a long time. The U.S. has been going in and out of there. The PMU said that Baghdadi was in there, and that's probably that's probably what they're hiding. Is they're probably hiding Baghdadi in Telahar. They don't want the Iranians or anybody else to get them and put them on the news. They wanted the Zionists or the Western world want to do it on their terms. So that's probably who they're hiding in Telahar. Something is in Telahar because America is way too busy and protecting Telahar for some strange reason. An important security conference in Baghdad tomorrow. Yeah, isn't that talking about the referendum and stuff? Uh, that's what I thought. Anyways, let's keep it moving up here. Not a lot of not a lot of news out today, man. Not yet. Maybe in the next few hours we'll get a bunch of news here. It is you know we still got some hours left in the day. Parliamentary. Paramilitary officials says troops not to take part In Telehar battle, yeah, and that's because of America. Something is in Telehar, man. Something is in Telehar that is the Americans are keeping everyone out. Something. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out eventually, before the year is out. We're gonna find out what is in Telehar and what the Americans are hiding in Telehar. Okay, and you guys can see that all the news about Baghdadi has stopped. Okay, so just automatically that's gone quiet. Baghdaddy. Let me go to Coinbase here. Let's check out Coinbase and let's check out the cryptos. Litecoin is falling there a little bit. All right, Bitcoin is at 35.39. All right, so we just created a new high for Bitcoin on Coinbase. So it broke the old high and has created a new high. So there it goes. Bitcoin has created a new high and is running. Ethereum's at 299. It's been battling this 300 mark back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Um, so it's got to break 300 here. And Litecoin continues to struggle here. It just can't break that 50 mark. For some reason, it's having a hard time staying above 47. Goes to 47, it breaks it, stays above it for like 2 days, and then it comes right back underneath 47. So 47 is a stronghold, and getting above 50 is also a stronghold for Litecoin as well. But I think once it finally breaks, it's going to be no looking back. I think Litecoin goes to double digits by mid-September. We're in double digits for Litecoin. We're in triple digits, excuse me, and we're at 100 plus, and we're not going to look back. I think that is it, man. One of the things, something I want to talk about is and this is off topic, but I think it's important. I'm not trying to think if I should say it or not. Maybe I shouldn't say it. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. uh, maybe I should keep my mouth shut. But let me just say this. Nah. Should I keep my mouth shut? I think I'm learning to keep my mouth shut. If you guys realize that, right? I used to just blurt out a whole bunch of stuff and say this person said this person said that, or oh this prophet said this prophet said that, or this person did this, or or this decodings or this and that. And I've learned that a lot, just to be quiet, you know what I mean, and just do your job, which is the cryptos and Iraq news. And at this moment, until 1118, then it's no longer Iraq news, but it's the crypto news. Bring other people to the channel, let them, Crypto Gamer, Crypto Omar Bam, and Mike and JP and others, and and Brightling and Kenneth Story and all the people that I bring on the channel, and just bring them on the channel and let them have a stage and a platform to get more people. And I think I've done a good job at that lately, of just keeping my mouth shut and just yeah, it is what it is. So I'm not going to talk about it. I was going to say something, but I was like, you know what? Let me not say anything. Let me just keep my mouth shut. And it is what it is, man. Life is what you make it. Life is what you believe in. Life is who you trust. Life is it is what it is, man. So, and you get what you put in, and you also see what happens when you don't listen as well. So that's what I'm gonna say. Peace out, everybody. God bless. Eyes open. Bye.